Hello and welcome back. I'm glad you can join me in this beautiful place again. I love this fucking forest. What I want to talk about today is just some quick tip maybe, and it is don't be afraid to take a helping hand in your journey for bettering yourself, because there is really lots of things to do, maybe more, maybe less, depending on what you really want to do and what are your goals and plans. But let me tell you that you really cannot do this on your own, like the whole process. You will need help, and it's like non. That's not like you cannot argue about that because everybody needs fucking help at some point in their lives, and I just want you to shift your perception about taking help a little bit and don't be afraid of taking it. And I know it's a little bit contradictory to what I said in my depression video, where I wanted you to try everything else before going to the psychiatrist that will prescribe you drugs. But I only say that because I think the drugs that psychiatrists give you have like really big impact on your brain chemistry, and I do not think necessarily that's always better thing. So that's, and I take it as really radical change in your brain chemistry, and you should always try something else before that. But that's not what I want to talk about today. That's like the exception to the rule for me, because there's always benefit to getting help. And even with psychiatrists, actually, if you're just going there so you can talk to them, it's more like, I don't know if it's actually like psychiatrist, maybe like, I don't know how it's in English actually. But if you are like going to person, only like talking with them and he's not prescribing you anything, I think that's really beneficial, and that's without its risks. And of course, it might help someone, but it might even like fuck up you even more. So be careful around that. But I think there's always like much more beneficial to get help from someone, like with anything. And I got lots of help in my life from, usually from like my friends or parents, but I wouldn't be standing here if I didn't get that help. That's what I'm sure of. Because at the time that I needed it, I wasn't capable of like sustaining myself. And I am capable of that now, but to some extent I still am getting lots of help from my family and my friends. No, more like my family. So I don't want to like think of me like I am some mm, how would you say, like self-made guy, because, well, first off, I'm not even like made yet, but uh but what I am trying to say that I am getting lots of help from lots of people, and I couldn't do all of this without that. I think I'm sure of it actually, and I would be on fucking streets, maybe even dead without that help, if it didn't came at the right time. And that's why I think you should not be really afraid or ashamed of getting help when you really need it, because we are just people, and you really sometimes need help, and you cannot do stuff on your own. Like, you can try, and actually, like, I solved most of my mental problems on my own, and I didn't get help from any specialist or something like that. But it took me a long time to actually do that. Wait, someone's calling me. Yeah, sorry about it. It took me actually a long time to do that, and I'm glad I did it. But maybe it would be faster if I seek some professional help in these starts. But maybe it would fuck me even more because they would prescribe me some pills that I didn't need. So it's really up to debate, you know. But what I really want you to like be point of this video is that don't be ashamed or afraid to take help, to take helping hand, any help. And yeah, because like some things are much harder than they seem at first, and you really cannot do everything alone, especially when you are like crawling from the fucking depths of like of some of your fucked up like addiction. You know, like going alone is really hard. Like it's almost not impossible. If I would be alone from the start of my like sobering up, I I didn't get any help. I don't know if I would like be here talking with talking to the camera and making my content on YouTube. Maybe I would just be some random junkie on the streets. So yeah, think about that a little bit more maybe. And thank you for your attention today, and have a nice day as always. Love you guys. Oh fuck.